Welcome back to CLE Weekend. I am so excited with Halloween coming up to start thinking about costumes and makeup and the things that we can do. And I thought, let's bring in an expert. I'm here with the woman behind Makeup Madhouse, Carrie Esser. So first of all, thanks for coming in all glammed up.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
I know, fun to see someone else this early in the morning with all your makeup on your eyes. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
We have to talk about exactly what you do. So you're an artist and you do this body painting, and that's actually, I interviewed you, I think,
5 years ago.
That was 5 years ago. Yes, and that's what we were talking about, was the body painting that you do.
I've been doing makeup for about 10 years, self-taught. I just love it so much. It's such a creative art form, and it's something that can make us feel so beautiful, but it's also a form of expression, and that's why I love wearing the colorful makeup.
Yes, well, and you know, I think of like body paint, and it's maybe like full body, and you do that, amazing, but you do a lot of work on yourself, which is so cool. How do you like figure out like, oh, I wake up, what am I gonna do on myself today? How do you pick?
Yeah, I'm inspired by a lot of things, and it's been really neat over the years to see what really inspires me, and I often come back to nature. I just feel like there's so many beautiful colors out in the world that are constantly inspiring me, like looking up to the sky, seeing the beautiful clouds. I'm like, I just want to paint, I want to draw. I can spend hours in the mirror just painting myself. It's become so normal for me, and sometimes I step back and I'm like, okay, this maybe isn't normal, but it's so much fun.
But it's what you do and it's what you love, right?
And I love to share it with people,
and
yeah.
that's the thing. You know, I remember too, when you talk about 5 years ago, you had this small following on social media and you were trying to build up the following. Now you've got like over 20,000 followers on social media, and anytime you post, I'm glued in. I'm like watching, which is amazing because you're able to captivate people.
Yeah, it's been really awesome. I did a lot of competing while I was here in Ohio, and we really rallied a lot of support, and were able to just get a lot of help from community with like voting and yeah, just pushing me forward in that way, and that's continued to show in what I do today and help project me to where I am.
Again, I mentioned Halloween's coming up. So I thought you're the perfect person to ask about doing makeup. I feel like my kids, even myself, I want to go out on Halloween and like do a little something. I don't know where to start or what to do. Like, can you give us some ideas of like good options or things we could do?
Yeah, it's really neat with makeup because a lot of the products you have at home, you may be able to use to create something cool. When I started out, I was just using eyeliner and eyeshadows. And since then, I've got body paints and really built it up from there. But you can do a lot with makeup. You can take a regular costume, let's say like a mermaid, and add something like a skeleton to it or a skull, and take anything and make it unique and have that next level. And yeah, it's fun to play with, and you can practice at home and then wear it on the big night for your party.
I know, right? Okay, so I'm putting you on the spot. I know you brought makeup. Would you be willing to like do something, even on yourself? Would you be willing to do something for
I would love to.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay, so I'm thinking about like, I see you've got your mirror. Is that like something, is that a pen or no?
Yes.
That's actually something you can use.
Yeah, so this is kind of like a thicker eyeliner.
Okay.
And this is nice to do the first step, which I would say is just kind of like an outline. So I'm gonna show you a skull today.
Oh, okay, I like that. And is this, tell me again, something that you said could go with like a mermaid or a fairy or more, you know, not just skeleton.
So you can glam it up and make it like a pretty mermaid fairy skull, or you can do something scarier. I've done like a devil skull as well, so you can really play with it.
Okay, I like it. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to look right over here because this is the before, and then what I'm gonna do, Carrie, is I'm gonna leave because I wanna be surprised,
Nice.
and I'm gonna come back. So go ahead and start to work. Again, we got the before, and let's get this done because we need Halloween inspiration.
Let's see, so I'm just gonna start real simple here.
Okay, I'm not gonna let you keep doing this here. I'm giving you a bigger mirror, and I'm letting you work a little bit easier, more in your element.
Love it.
All right, okay, I'll be back.
And it's really nice because when you're starting out, it doesn't have to be specific, it doesn't have to be perfect. That's one of the really cool things with makeup is it might not always look really nice to start out, but the more you add, it can really build and create some cool things. Then up next, we're gonna start doing some shading, which is really cool because that's when things begin to pop. You can use the makeup brushes that you already have at home, different flat brushes or eyeshadow brushes. Just by holding them in different ways, you can make different shapes. Next up, we're gonna start working on some more detail. which detail is always my favorite part. It's what really brings out the makeup and makes it look more realistic. I love adding sparkle in anything I do, so this is just like a blue toned highlighter, which looks really good in pictures. I think we need some rhinestones. Really anything with glitter, shimmer, rhinestones, I always love adding
Okay,
that.
I'm closing my eyes. Carrie, are you done?
I am.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, you did that so quick.
It was quick.
Okay, that's amazing. And I love that it's not like the traditional black and white like you said.
Yeah, I always add color. It's so much more fun.
Okay, and like turn a little bit more so I can see. Oh, I love the glitter. Okay, so would you do something like this that really is only half the face, or did you just do that for time purposes?
I like doing half the face sometimes. It really depends on what I'm feeling. Yeah. It's nice to still feel like yourself a little bit if you're nervous about having your full face covered. Some people are weird about that, so it's a nice option.
Yes.
And then you don't have to do symmetry on both sides, so.
Right, you would
win-win.
know this stuff, not stuff that I would think about. Okay, so let's say like I or someone at home right now is like, I love it, but they just don't feel confident that they could recreate it. I know you don't live here in Cleveland anymore, but you offer a service that would help us.
Yeah, so I do offer virtual makeup lessons. I love teaching creative makeup. So even if it was for something like Halloween, or if someone has like a cosplay coming up, and if there's something specific they want to be but they don't know how, I am so happy to help.
That's good. And the cosplay too. I've seen some of the stuff that you've done on your Instagram page, which is like perfect. Okay, so what's the best way then to reach out to you, get a hold of you if we want to do that, or again, just to see all the amazing stuff that you do it yourself?
Yeah, so makeupmadhouse.com is my website. I have a contact form, so you can just reach out to me there.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Carrie. I am just, again, still blown away. I keep looking at you. Are you going to go and drive home like this?
Yes. I love going to eat. Like, I used to do photo shoots with friends, and we would go out and eat after wearing all this fun makeup. It's fun being in the world wearing this.
All right, well, if you see her out, be like, hey, I just saw you on TV. Carrie, thank you so much. Again, Makeup Madhouse. We'll be right back on CLE Weekend.